The Bear is a famous one-act comedy by Antove Chekhove. The play humorously shows how hatred and anger can unexpectedly turn into love. The story begins in the house of Elena Ivanovna Popova, a beautiful young widow. Since the death of her husband, Nikolai Mikhailovich, she has isolated herself from society. She spends her days mourning him and promises to remain faithful forever, even though her husband had been unfaithful to her during his lifetime. Her elderly servant, Luka, worries that she is wasting her youth and encourages her to return to normal life, but Popova refuses. Suddenly, a rough and hot-tempered landowner named Grigory Stepanovich Smirnov arrives. He demands that Popova immediately pay the money her late husband owed him for oats he bought on credit. Smirnov urgently needs the money to repay his own debts to the bank. However, Popova explains that she cannot pay him until her estate manager returns the next day. Smirnov refuses to wait and insists on receiving the payment immediately. Their disagreement quickly turns into a fierce argument. Smirnov becomes angry and accuses women of being emotional, selfish, and unreliable. Popova strongly defends herself and argues that women are capable of true love and loyalty. She points out that she remained faithful to her husband despite his repeated betrayals. Luka repeatedly tries to calm them down, but both ignore him. The argument becomes so intense that Popova, deeply insulted by Smirnov's behavior, challenges him to a duel. Smirnov, surprised but impressed by her courage, accepts the challenge. Popova goes to fetch her late husband's pistols. While waiting, Smirnov begins to admire Popova's bravery, confidence, and strong personality. His anger suddenly changes into admiration, and he realizes that he has fallen in love with her. When Popova returns with the pistols, Smirnov teaches her how to shoot but admits that he cannot fight because he loves her. At first, Popova is confused and continues insisting on the duel. Smirnov repeatedly declares his love and even proposes marriage. She struggles with her emotions because she still believes she should remain loyal to her dead husband. However, she gradually realizes that she has also fallen in love with Smirnov. Meanwhile, Luka becomes terrified, believing that a deadly duel is about to happen. He brings workers carrying pitchforks and rakes to protect Popova. But when they enter the room, they are shocked to find Popova and Smirnov embracing and kissing instead of fighting. The play ends on a humorous note. Popova tells Luka not to feed her late husband's favorite horse, Toby, symbolizing that she is finally leaving the past behind and beginning a new chapter in her life.